So guys, this is Ryan Yu from www.mytechisland.com, and we're here live at Radisson Blu, of course, with the launching of Intel's new Ivy Bridge and their Ultrabooks. What is the Ivy Bridge and what is the Ultrabook? We're here with Intel's top execs in CEBU, Wowie and Randy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys, so basically, they're here to tell you why when you buy an Ultrabook, you need to look for the lowest processor. Well, not really the lowest processor, but you'd want to buy something on the 1.7, 1.8 range because you can save on power and etc. They're going to tell you more about it. So can you tell us more about that?
Alright, so Ivy Bridge is actually just a code name to represent the third generation core processor family. So it's still the same i3, i5s, and i7s, but when you see the number 3 at first, that will represent the third generation. So for example, i3 3110, so it starts with 3, it's a third gen. So what basically you're getting is the latest generation of CPUs made by Intel. So that would give you about 20% increase in performance relative to just the previous generation of Core i processors that we have out there. But if you still have those CPUs called Core 2 Duo, the significant performance would be anywhere all the way up to 80%. Now, as Ryan was saying earlier, once you go out there, basically you keep asking about what's the gigahertz of these things. And I was telling Ryan that it's no longer really a benchmark for performance. No. It's the entire package that you now look at. No. So for example, if you got used to buying machines at least 2 gigahertz, you may be surprised when you buy Ultrabooks, those very thin ones. They start out at about 1.7 gigahertz. But they're far more powerful than those previous notebooks that you all had. Now, just to explain why, we have this technology called Turbo Boost, and we're just saying that 1.7 gigahertz, for example, is the minimum of those gigahertz that are made available. But it can actually hit all the way up to 2.3 gigahertz if you'd like it to, depending on the application you're playing with. So for the fact that it can rest at 1.7 gigahertz, it only means that it will give you, it saves more power. Now, when it saves more power, it means longer battery life. When we say longer battery life, if you had notebooks before that only runs for about 4 hours, you can now go beyond 5 hours all the way to 7 hours. And a standby time, oh, by the way, when I say 7 hours, it means 7 hours of using the machine. No?
Wow.
So if you talk about standby time, 15 days. To some extent, 20 days. So that's how powerful and power efficient these new machines are running on third generation core processor family. Right.
So what are the other essential benefits that you get from the Ivy Bridge and the Ultrabooks aside from all the thin and light and power that you get out of these small machines?
Well, I think to go back to the history of why we came up with the Ultrabooks and with Ivy Bridge, it's really because today's user and consumer has evolved. No longer are we so meticulous about what the actual specs are. But at the end of the day, it's really on what kind of experience the device actually has to offer. In this day and age, all of us are multitasking, work, play, surfing, gaming, editing. We're empowered so much. We don't want to wait, and and that's the reason why we actually came up with a Ultrabook. And as mentioned by Wowie earlier, Ivy Bridge is there to really ramp up the performance in terms of media processing, in terms of graphics. We're visual beings, so anything that's visual in nature and application, Ivy Bridge is there to ramp it up.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, we'd like to invite all the Cebuanos to please visit our new Breed of Wow Roadshow. It's an Ultrabook Roadshow located at the lower ground floor of SM Cebu, the main mall. Okay, we'll be there from starting today until July 4, and we invite you there to try out all our activities there. You stand a chance of winning up to 8 Ultrabooks, one of 8 Ultrabooks.
One of 8?
One of 8 Ultrabooks. Okay, so
We're
please
giving
stop
away.
by our booth. Thank you.
All right.
So
See you
guys, thank you. This is Wowie and Randy.
Thank you, Ryan.
And guys, there's a reason why they call it the Ultrabook. It's separate from the netbooks, guys. Take note, the netbooks may be small also and portable, but the power behind the Ultrabook is just way beyond your expectations, I'm sure. So check them out, and thank you Intel for giving us this type of technology. This is how a laptop should be. Again, this is Ryan Yu, and for more information, go to www.mytechisland.com or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/techisland. Check it out.
All right, thanks.